going on, everybody? We're going to do a quick little belt video right here on our basic belt setup. In the video you see a bunch of b-roll footage of us shooting our belts and just give you guys an idea of why we use some of the things that we do. So starting off, I have a Condor. I believe this is their combat belt series. It has a Cobra buckle and two different molly slots here. This is the laser cut stuff. Big fan of that. Going around, I have a little clip here that holds my gloves. This also has my blood type on them. Next to it, I carry a couple chem lights for marking rooms clear, signaling, buzz saws, all that good stuff. So go down to my left side, I have a couple HSGI mag pouches, 2 pistol and 1 rifle. As you can see, I got my extended magazines for my HK45C. And of course, I have a Cryptic Highlander little gun wrap that I did on one of my Scar Heavy mags. On the other side of that, I have just a little knife that Joe actually got me a while back. And then just a simple fold-up dump pouch. I really like the compact design of this, so that way if I'm not using it, it's not in the way at all. Then I have a Blue Force Gear Micro Med Kit. I really like these because of how low profile it is on the belt and the simple fact that if you need it, you just rip it out and all of your contents are right there. With this though, you can also, there's a little piece in here that you can pull up and it will make it reflective. I do believe they also make an IR option of this, so you can kind of see there's a normal version, but I keep it black for the most part. Then going on to weaponry, I have my HK45C with a new Duracoat on it. Added the grip tape because it really helps, especially with this being a 45 ACP. Have the Olight PL2 Mini. This is a fantastic light. It's a 600 lumen, rechargeable from the bottom. Absolutely love the Olights. Not going to go too much into detail on the handgun. Now next I have this in a black Rhino concealment holster, and what I love about this holster is these clips that I have mounted to my belt. I can take off and exchange them so I can carry inside the waistband as well. So really good bang for your buck there, and of course I have it in Cryptic Highlander and a little Rebel Outdoors decal. And then lastly, I carry a tourniquet on me on one of these hard shell tourniquet holders. I used to just throw a tourniquet on here and use like
rubber bands.
Yeah, rubber bands,
whatever.
Boot bands usually, just to hold it in, but this kind of keeps it a lot more secure. And when I'm running around, don't gotta worry about it flying off. So, Joe, let's go ahead and go over yours.
Yeah, so I am running the Emerson gear. It's got the Cobra buckle this as well. Mine's a little more beat up. I've been using mine for probably almost a year now, due to like work and whatnot. To start off, I got my mechanics gloves. Same thing as him. I got a little clip right here, and then I have another one for chem lights, but all of mine ripped off. Going right around, my mag pouches, the good old Marine Corps issued ones. I got a hold of these from one of my buddy. His stepdad was in way back in the day and gave me them. Rocking 17 rounders for my Glock. Going around, I got a HGSI AR mag pouch I got from Hunter. Just got this mag pull mags in there with the little pull tab. Don't really need these on there, but I have it anyways just because I had the fuel laying around, so I threw them on a bunch of my mags. I've got the Condor mini roll-up, I think it is. Same thing as Hunter. I like how compact it is. It doesn't sit there and flop around. I don't really use a dump pouch too much. Normally my dump pouch, it's just food that I put in there.
Usually everything that is not magazines goes in a dump pouch.
Yep. So I got a little space right here. This allows me just to sit down a lot easier in vehicles and whatnot when I'm wearing my belt inside. For my med pouch, or my med kit, wow, I have the LBX Blowout Pouch. So with this, I've got on my blood type written on it, and then NKA for no known allergies. I don't have the cool little reflective thing like Hunter's does. It's just black. And then just to pop it out, it's a simple just, this comes out and then you pull that. I'm not going to do that. And then only thing with this one that Hunter's is a little bit better at, all of my stuff just falls right out because it's a blowout pouch. It doesn't have the dividers in it and stuff like that. So if I'm getting into something, as soon as I pull it, I'm grabbing all of my contents or everything I don't drop. Right next to that, I have a tourniquet. Same thing with Hunter. I have it in a little hard shell tourniquet holder. I used to do the same thing. I used to just throw them on with rubber bands or whatnot, and the rubber bands would start to snap if I got snagged on something, running around a lot. And then for my blade, I've got the Gerber Strong Arm.
I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah, Strong Arm. Really, really love this knife. I've had this knife for almost a year now. I've used it in bushcraft. Super, super nice knives. The grip is awesome on them. If I used to have the LMF, I think it's called, and that knife is a big, meaty knife. I didn't really like it having it on my belt just because of how big it was. So I actually think I give it to him.
Yep.
But I use this knife all through Australia, like out in the bush with the hardwoods and just like trimming stuff. And I think I killed like a couple of mice with this one night in field op. So that was cool. Going around in my holster, I'm rocking I got this as a custom holster from TR Holsters. It's got the level 2 thumb safety from my Glock. I'm also running the Olight PL2 Mini. Great light. My lower receiver on this is Duracoated by Hunter. And then I also have the grip tape that we threw on there. Just helps gripping it a little bit. I noticed with the Duracoat, it does kind of make your hands greasy. So this is also on a G-code system. So it's a simple pull-up RTI. Thank you. RTI system, so I can just change it out as long as I have these little circles. Big fan of the RTI. Hunter actually showed me these. He used to run them for his HK. I like them a lot because you can have, like I said, you can have these little, the other little RTI paddles on anything and just take off the holster real quick and just slide on a new one. So one thing with my holster too, I guess I can say, just because it's on my belt, the bottom, it doesn't look like normal holsters. So when I bought the holster, I thought I could get away with getting the version 1 of the PL Mini because it was like a barely any difference, and I was completely wrong. So I had to, well, Hunter had to put a longer screw in there because it's not at his house.
We made it work.
It still works really well. The retention's on it's fine. Like I said, I have the level 2 thumb safety on it. I personally I like that. It just adds one more thing so someone can't just grab your pistol out. But also with that being said, that is something you have to train with a lot because even I have a lot of problems with that, and I've probably put almost 1,000 rounds through my Glock with that holster now. So also, I don't have the laser etch Molly on here. I just have the normal Molly, and then the Velcro. I do have a Velcro inner with these belts. I forgot to mention that, where you can actually slide that in and replace as your old belt, and it just Velcros on and it stays there a little bit easier. It does help versus like what the belts that I've been issued before, where they pinch your hips and whatnot. The Velcro inner makes it a lot easier. But lately, I've just been running it around just around my pants, around like my other belt. Just sits a little bit lower. That way, it's just easy on, easy off, and then I still have a belt on. So
another thing to add, one thing that's really good about a belt setup is everything right here is like the base of what you need for a kit.
Yep.
I've got primary ammo, secondary ammo, medical, and a knife if you need it, and a handgun, a weapon system. So a lot of times we'll be out shooting, just training with these. I like to personally keep my pistol mags off like a plate carrier or a chest rig or something like that. It just makes it a lot easier to reload. Same thing with a dump pouch. Like I said, most things that go in a dump pouch are not magazines. So nope. Snacks, comm, everything else. So another thing I really like about the HSGIs and having a belt setup is when you go to reload, for me that's just kind of naturally where my hand falls, so it makes it super easy to get that magazine out of the weapon system as you're reaching down and getting up, which I'm sure you'll see a lot of the B-roll footage. So if you guys like the belt setups, go ahead, tell us what you think, give us some suggestions, tell us what you guys run, give us, if you also have any other video ideas or some more shooting videos you'd like to see, just go ahead and let us know. So
go ahead, you guys can go to our Facebook, Instagram. We have all of our sweet merch for sale there. Go ahead and subscribe, click the bell, and like the video, and yeah, we'll see you next time.